Hi all, in this video we will discuss about new features introduced by SAP in their new version of S/4HANA, that is 1809. So 1809 stands for 09 here stands for month September and 18 stands for year. So this is why SAP has kept their name S/4HANA 1809. So here we will discuss some new features which they have introduced, not all but list. So embedded transportation management. So SAP transportation management they embedded with their older version S/4HANA 1709. So they have introduced some new features like mixed pallet building and load optimization, carrier invoicing through SAP Logistic Business Network. So in SAP Transportation Management, now it is possible carrier invoicing through SAP Logistic Business Network. Then in supply chain SCM module, they have introduced AATP, Advanced Available to Promise, alternative based confirmation. Then product allocation, calculate non-reserving ability. Now we can do in our supply chain module, industry to core utilities. Analytical insight and exception resolution in billing and invoicing. So in S/4HANA 1809, they have introduced so we can do our exception resolution in billing and invoicing. Analysis of meter reading now we can perform in our S/4HANA 1809 version. Then industry to core retail and fashion. For this sector, they have introduced merchandise management, improved in warehouse management integration, enhanced season management. Then in customer management, they have introduced embedded service management, service core with eliminated middleware, harmonized data models. Then in digital manufacturing, they have introduced demand-driven visibility and interactive planning, capacity evaluation and adjust for MRP controllers. So now it will be very beneficial for digital manufacturing sector. So capacity evaluation and adjustment for MRP controllers now we can perform in our new version S/4HANA 1809. Then for finance module, they have introduced central finance, provide a finance data hub for real-time consolidation. So now like they have provided a real-time consolidation which we can perform in our like S/4HANA 1809 version. Then for enter company reconciliation report they have given. So now it will become very easy for do reconciliation report. Through reconciliation report we can see the enter company transactions. Then in sourcing and procurement, centralized purchase requisition through hub and central contract management hub. So it is like from a material management module side, if you will see, so it will like becomes very easy for purchase requisition like through hub and central contract management hub they have introduced in new version. Integration of SAP Ariba buying with SAP S/4HANA. So SAP Ariba is a like they have buyed it is a Ariba, it is a different tools. So now it is purchased asset management, overview page for planner, technical object damage analysis, task list and operations. So these all comes in asset managements. So in S/4HANA versions like they have introduced these all. Then for SD module, sales and distribution, they have introduced simplified sales order creation. So now it will becomes more easy to like create sales order, perform split analysis in sales billing and invoicing. So during billing and invoicing in sales module, now we can perform split analysis in sales billing and invoicing, approval workflow for credit memo requests. So now they have introduced like a new workflow for approval of credit memo request. So like from workflow point of view, it is now becomes very easy. So like we can implement our credit memo requests approval. Then for inventory management, they have introduced predictive analytics, machine learning for decision support. So like now it is a very famous like machine learning in S4 HANA. So there is a separate module called SAP Leonardo. So in SAP Leonardo, they have provided predictive analytics for decision support, posting good receipts for production order. So now it will become like automated kind of things, like posting goods receipts for production order. When we will place production order, so posting good receipts will be done automatically. So now it will be automated. Quality management. In quality management, quality inspections, recording results, complaint management, recording monitoring, analyzing KPIs for quality management data. Then if we will talk about extended warehouse management, so they have introduced like item unique identification, new report to classify products based on history, warehouse tasks, ABC calculation. Then like very famous of migration cockpit. So like now it becomes very easy from migration point of view. They have given migration cockpit for migrating the data from non-SAP to SAP or SAP R/3 to S4 HANA. So now we can transfer data using staging tables, adjust the migration objects that are used with the object modeler, migrate data from non-SAP systems to S4 HANA. Now it's become very easy. Migrate data from SAP systems to SAP S4HANA, greenfield or migration from R/3, rollouts by country or business unit, generate test data, sample data. So these all facilities they have provided into our migration cockpit. So map data, we can map data structures easily between source and the target systems, reduce the test efforts, make the migration solution auditable. So there are just some clicking options they have provided. So now it's become very easy to migrate the data from non-SAP or from SAP R/3 to S4 HANA. So they have introduced new features in 1809 FPS0 migration cockpit. So now new button in a step convert values. This value they will convert, skip, simulate, import. So you can immediately starting the import for a faster process. So now migration like work will become fast with the help of like these new features. New button in a step, execute, import, back to convert values, less clicks. So there are some clicking options they have now given for migrating. New features in 1809 FPS0 migration object modeler. Now it is possible to simulate, import, the test the function module, new function module from mass rule proposal. So they have introduced in S4 HANA 1809 version. These all they have introduced from migration point of view. SAP also recommends companies to running some tools such as in S4 HANA 1809 version they have suggested to running some tools like S4 HANA business scenario recommendation. So this is a customized report about how SAP S4 HANA can enhance your company's current performance and competitive based on your system's current production usage data. You should use this tool to identify the business process that can be improved and discover new capabilities. Using this tool, SAP will issue a report with recommendations based on what you have in your ECC today. So instead going to look on a much more comprehensive list of innovation, you can look on the report that is more direct to your company. So SAP has introduced a new customized report, so which will become very easy to see what is in our ECC and what we need to import. SAP Transformation Navigator. With this tool, it is possible to see the S/4HANA roadmap to each component you have in your current landscape. This tool accesses your current IT landscape, business strategy, and industry trends and delivers one comprehensive report containing custom recommendation of the SAP products and solution required to realize your digital strategy. SAP read lines check. Use this tool to learn the technical requirements and actions for a system conversion to S4HANA. So these all features of migration cockpit. This tool you help to answer questions like how big my SAP HANA database be? Are my add-ons compatible with SAP S4HANA? What SAP Fury applications are relevant to my users? Which business functions I run and are affected by SAP S4HANA? Which transaction I run are affected by S4HANA? Will my custom code objects work with S4HANA or not? So all the answer we will get through migration cockpit. Business objective of moving to S4 HANA. Why companies are like moving on S4 HANA now? So like these are the some key points. New implementation. SAP has already announced that if you will go with new implementation, so you must have S4 HANA. That's the greenfield project either on cloud or on premise and using the migration cockpit to load the data from ECC to S4 HANA. This is the best strategy to companies that want to take this chance to review their processes and reorganize the system, get rid of customizations and push for simplifications. System conversion. If the goal is to move to the S4 HANA faster and the company is not worried about reviewing the existing processes to get rid of development, system conversion might be more suitable to your company. Business objectives. Business model innovations, business process optimizations, ERP rapid modernizations, transition paths, new implementation or system conversions, destination options. Either we can go on SAP S4HANA Cloud or SAP S4HANA including HEC, IS like it is on premise. In the past, early adopters customer had to take long path to be running on S4HANA full suite. It means from normal ECC to coming on S4HANA, it was like difficult. And what was the journey? Like before S4HANA, from any DB, ECC has any DB. So from there to comes on ECC on HANA, BW on HANA. So this kind of like options we have. Then just before S4HANA, simple finance S4HANA, like these are like introduced, and in complete and current S4HANA 1 and 2 means like everything is embedded here right now, like BW, ECC, BPC, all are like embedded here. Earlier it was suite on HANA, like ECC on HANA, BW on HANA, this kind of like suite on HANA, it was available. And with 1511 release they has introduced simple logistic. Then now full suit 1609's release when they released. So now we have all the things embedded here, and now 1809 release it is. But now it is possible in a system convergence to go from ECC 6 to directly 1809 on HANA 2DB without having to go to suit on HANA first. Now the process is one step to move to full suit as for HANA to HANA 2DB without having to go through the middle steps, regardless if it is on cloud or premise. So these graphs are showing like before, like earlier when we need to go on S4 HANA. So these steps we need to follow on. Now we can directly upgrade our systems from ECC NEDV to 1809 HANA. So it is a very good advantage. So we don't need to follow each and every step. Directly we can migrate. Directly we can go ECC any DB to S4 HANA 1809 release. Directly we can migrate. Software update management manager with database migration tool, we can go. SAP S/4HANA simplified the data model and they introduced a modern user experience. They are consistent for both on cloud on-premise versions, and either on cloud or on-premise were designed for in-memory database and IT landscape simplifications. So like these are features they have introduced. Then SAP Copilot. What does mean SAP Copilot? SAP Copilot is the not new. It is a digital assistant that allows users to organize their day, organize tasks in one central spot, and now in the 1809 release incorporate natural language. Think on Amazon, Alexa, or Apple. Now you can have the same experience on SAP, asking questions, for example, searching for results of sales reports in a given region, for example, scheduling meeting to talk about a specific item on your SAP dashboard. The co-pilot uses machine learning capabilities to improve the results and the better as it is trained by the user. Humanized next gen UX with a conversation UI using natural language processing functionalities. So like these are the features, like all these systems now like they are doing automated. So like it is also important to learn like how we can automate these all the procedures. So they have introduced machine learning with release 1709, but in 1809 they have introduced its more features. So like this is the just overview of some points, some features of 1809 S4 HANA versions. So like keep watching my channel. In my next video I will explain you what are the new features from machine learning point of view SAP has introduced in their 1809 version. So in my next video I will explain all the points of SAP Leonardo. SAP, how like we can automate these systems. So like they have introduced some more new features in machine learning. So keep watching my channel. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you will like this video. So kindly subscribe, share, comments,